Today we're diving into the heart of Bangkok's old town to explore the legendary Nang Loeng food market for a Thai feast like no other. This market has been bustling for nearly 125 years, and stepping inside feels like travelling back in time. To tackle this Thai feast, I've brought along two fellow YouTubers. Together we're trying a top 5 beef brisket noodle soup with the most tender chunks of beef imaginable, one of the best Thai green curries you'll ever taste, and a super rare royal Thai snack that I even get hand-fed to me by a lovely Thai auntie. Get ready for an unforgettable Thai food adventure. Let's go. All right, first stop, Adam. Welcome to the channel, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me with you.
Tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
My name is Adam. I have a channel called The Country Collectors. We travel around the world and take you on amazing experiences. We eat, we learn about culture, and we have a ton of fun.
So he basically does everything I don't do apart from the food. So I just do the food, he does everything else. I get over, of course, links are going to be in the description box below. But Adam asked me, he said, can you take me out? I want to go and experience a local Thai market, and I want to experience some local Thai food. So I thought, what better place to come than Bangkok's said to be oldest land market, Nang Loeng Market. And you can't come to Nang Loeng Market without coming to Khao Gaeng Ruttana, famous curry rice stall. I think Mark Wheans came here. I'll give him a little shout out as if he needs me to give him a shout out. But yeah, he did come here one time. So I've ordered 3 dishes for us, Adam, because you said you wanted to try a few different things today, right?
Absolutely. Take me to Flavor Town.
So I'll take you there. Don't worry. I'm driving the bus. I've got Gaeng Kiao Wan, so Thai green curry with beef. I've got Te Po, which is a sort of sour, tart, morning glory and pork belly curry. And then we've got Gati Bua Patu. So mackerel with lotus stems and fresh coconut milk. Sometimes I forget the names in English. I do apologise.
Which I feel like sounds a little bit weird to somebody from the West, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm excited to give it a shot.
There you go, there you go. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the green curry, because I don't want to mix these up too much, right? So let me get you a little bit into your bowl.
Please.
And Bruce, don't worry. We've got spare spoons, and I have been putting rice into each bowl. No double dippage today. No double dippage. That's on the OnlyFans. All right, let's go on this one.
All right.
Cheers, my man.
Let's do this. Wow. I mean, that beef is so tender, it kind of just falls apart in your mouth. Mmm.
Super flavorful curry. Big hit of horapa, which is Thai basil. You've got the makrut lime leaves in there. But the main thing that I love about this, as Adam alluded to, is the softness of the beef. Because you know, a lot of times when you go to Khao Gaeng shops and you get beef, it's just like chewing on leather boots. But this, perfect, stewed down for hours in the curry, which again has released its juices into the curry. So we've got flavour on top of flavour. Perfect.
Wow.
All right, so next up I want to give you this Te Po, which is the morning glory curry, my friend.
Yes, please. Sorry, I cheated. I took a little taste.
Oh, get out. I can't believe you do that on my channel. No one eats before me on my channel. This one's going to be a little bit sweeter, a little bit tart.
Absolutely. Is that tomato based? I feel like.
No, see that what you're probably tasting there is the tamarind. So the tamarind's giving it that kind of fruity, but I get where you're coming from. That does almost taste like it's got tomato in it. Now a lot of people will put pineapple in this as well. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure they put pineapple in it, but
Well, whatever they did, it's curiously delicious.
Exactly right. All right, last up we're going to try this bua, so the lotus, and this has got a really distinct taste, which is why I have given this to you last, because if I'd have given this to you first, it's got like a heavy taste of mackerel, and it's quite sour, so it kind of would have messed these up. So I wanted to start spicy, then go sweet, and then we'll go sour and mackerel-y. Cheers.
Mm. Again, I never would have thought those flavors would go together, but it's absolutely delicious.
It's Out of the three, it's like there's not really any spice to it. It's more about textures. You got that stewed down lotus, that lovely oily mackerel, which has kind of permeated through that fresh coconut cream. Chop curry.
Holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel. Next stop?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, stop number 2. Super excited for this one. Pla Naem. So we've got, the name would say it's pickled. Is that the right word for dong? Fermented or pickled fish. But it's more like a fish powder. I'm not entirely sure how they do it. Lovely. Pla som, sour, orange.
ผสมใช่ไหม
ใช่
ผสม
Som.
is like a
ใช่
suitable
Ah, Auntie suitable. Suitable for me. So, we've got like an Isan sausage. We've got a rice sausage, and then we've got some katiam dong, so pickled garlic. Then we've got peanut dust, and then we've got a pickled chili, some shallots, and that is all going to be wrapped in one of these chapo leaves. By chapo, tua li song, ใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ หอม
Carb. And it's just going to be wrapped like niang, like a little wrap. So hopefully she's going to do... Well, she's been feeding us for about 10 minutes and I haven't got any of it on film. So hopefully she's going to do me one.
คุณน้าเขาบอกว่าถ้าจะขอถ่ายคุณน้าป้อนเขาอีกทีได้ไหมครับ
ได้
ครับ
2 ทีก็ได้
one time two times twice
Yeah?
as much as you want
Getting me excited. Don't tell Helen. Right, so she's taken the stem out. And guys, you know how much I love these chapo leaves. I absolutely adore them. So I really need to know what she does with this fish, like how it turns into a powder. But Pla Naem ใส่อะไรนะ ใส่ปลาอย่างเดียว
มีปลาช่อน มีข้าวคั่ว มีหนังหมู ขายไหม
Ah, pachon, so it's snakehead fish.
ปลาช่อนข้าวคั่วหนังหมู เอาข้าวลองข้าวอีกไหมเนี่ยข้าวนะ เดี๋ยว
Come on. So, with the like dusty fish, it's khao kua, so toasted rice, which is giving it the texture. Pachon, which is snakehead fish, and nang mo, which is pork skin. And then you've got the main kind of flavour you're getting from it is from that pickled garlic. And then you get a little bit of heat from the chili, and then you get that lovely bittersweet chapo leaf, which is not a betel nut leaf. It is a wild piper leaf, although everyone calls it a betel nut leaf. Now she's giving me just a Sai Krok with the dust on top and the onions and the little chili. Top dish, and one that I've only seen here and at one other market, the other market being in Thailand. But this is a really, really rare dish, a royal dish, and one you should definitely come down and check out for yourselves. If not for the food, just to get fed
เอา
by
2 อันเป็น100
pla som. ขอบคุณนะครับ
ครับ
อร่อยมาก
อร่อยมาก
Family, so you know it has to be good. Let's try it out.
เดี๋ยวคนมาแล้วเดี๋ยวมันไม่ได้ชิมต้องรีบ
อร่อยไหมครับ
เขาคะแนน2 ชุดครับ
อร่อยนะ
เอาไส้กรอกที่ไม่ใส่ข้าว I can't say now but it's very good because there's so much going on in my mouth right now ไม่มีข้าวนะครับ
ฮะ
ไส้กรอกที่ไม่มีข้าว
อ๋อ มันได้ข้าวถุงละชิ้นโอเคไหม
อ๋อมัน
ไม่มี
I love it but I have to leave it to carry to explain it's so much going on right now but this you have to try you have to come it's very good open your mouth open your mouth
Wow. There's so many flavors going on right there. The freshness of the basil leaf, what it tastes like, just kind of encompasses the whole thing.
Now, I just bumped into a viewer. Tell us a bit about yourself, my man.
Yeah, I'm Nathan, and I'm from Australia, but I come to Bangkok like 2 or 3 times a year. and I've been watching Gary's channel for about 3-4 years now, and you know, his food recommendations, they're so good. Every time I come here, basically plan my days around where I'm going to eat and use a lot of his videos to help me out on where to go. And I think what he's doing is really good for the city, for preserving the food, the old school food that's around here. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to meet him, actually.
Man, I wasn't expecting that sort of introduction. That was brilliant. I'll give you a 200 baht in a minute that I offered you before. Right, so the main thing I wanted to grab you for, Nathan,
Yeah.
apart from that beautiful introduction you gave me, was to try this Pla Naem. You had this before?
I've not, actually. I've seen it on one of your videos, but
Yeah.
I've never actually tried it. We actually came here like a year ago to this market, but I think we must have come too late and they were already shut.
Yeah.
So I'm very pleased to actually
All right.
be here and have this available.
Did you grab a bag? Or did you?
I did grab a bag.
I'll have to reimburse you for those ones then.
This is
Okay.
a real fan, because if not a real fan, you wouldn't know that you have been here.
Yeah, I know. You didn't know I'd been here. You're not a real fan. You're not a Roma.
And need
Alright.
to watch more of your video.
You need to watch more. All right, let's get some of this then, yeah?
อ๋อเขาจริงๆเนี่ยตอบกันแน่
เอาอยู่ไหมล่ะ
There's a lot happening, isn't there? There's like a lot going on there.
I think initially seeing it, you're right, it looks like it's going to be like a mian kham.
Yeah.
But and you get the initial bite of the beetle leaf, and you think it's going to taste like a mian kham almost.
Yeah.
But you bite into the sausage and then the pickled
Garlic.
the pickled garlic, and the fish. It's like such a good balance between like a salty and a sweetness,
Yeah.
but also the sourness from the garlic as well. And of course, favorite part, even with mian kham as well, when you get that bite of the chili,
Yeah.
man, it's perfect.
Cuts through everything.
Seriously.
What a rundown. You're going to put me out of a job. You got a channel?
No,
You need to start
I
one.
just
with
love food, man.
descriptions
Seriously.
like that. You got to start one, mate. Do you think everyone should come down here and try this for themselves?
Absolutely. Like, you know, like places like these, you know, we don't know how long it's going to be here for, really. You know, like, it's already so hard to find. Like, I mean, there's no way I would have found, like, I've never eaten it before, and I wouldn't have found it if it wasn't for your video. I didn't even, like, even my mum, like, hasn't even told me. Like, and you said there was one in Thailand as well.
Yeah, right round the corner from in the same market as the turnip cakes, right?
Yeah.
But the only reason I noticed them is because I'd eaten here.
Yeah,
So I saw
okay.
it and was like, but it's only small. It's like a small little bowl.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Pla Naem. But I wouldn't have known what it was before. I would have walked straight past it probably.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I know that from Asom. You're obviously not your average sort of like visitor here. Obviously your family are Thai, and also like you've been here so many times. But for like a first timer, I think it's difficult for them. They don't know what anything is. So they walk around something like this and they're like, oh, and then just go and get pad thai or like, you know what I mean? So
it is overwhelming in some ways,
Yeah.
but the people are just so friendly here.
yeah.
I feel like you could ask anyone, and like they'll be more than
They'd help
willing
you out,
to
right?
help you out, for
amazing.
sure.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks so much for stopping, and thank you for letting me hijack you, because Nathan
all
just
good,
stopped
man.
to say hi and told me he watches my channel, and I was like, I'll get you on the channel, and he's like, I don't know. But good sport. Thank you so much.
No,
good practice
seriously.
for me as well for the new series coming up, where I'm just going to be stopping strangers in the street. So
Oh, cool.
yeah,
That's very
stay
good.
tuned for that, guys. All right, and follow Nathan's new channel in the description. Right in the middle of the market, there's like a food court, and it's like an old school, what you would now get, say, in a shopping mall or something like that. But I'm guessing, original version of that. So there's probably 15, 20 stalls in a square, all selling really traditional, old school Thai food that you just don't see too much in other parts of Bangkok. All right, so Me Im's mum used to sell here, and it was 0.1 baht per skewer. Now it's 15 baht, which is still an absolute bargain.
เขาบอก1 สตางค์นี่25 สตางค์
All right, Dan's been telling tales again. It was 0.25 baht, not 0.15 baht. That's quite expensive.
Well,
Peng mak.
That's a fat bit with a piece of beef. I had it already. It tastes really good. It's got that sweet and salty. but the special thing is it has this coriander seeds. The smell of the herb is just remind me of when I was a lot younger. So this is make me happy. It's going back time when I was maybe 6-7 years old. Yeah, but it's that good. It's not easy to find nowadays, so you have to come here. Mae Im, Nang Loeng Market, really good. Ciao guys.
So that's what I always say. Dan's just alluded to the fact that eating that beef with the coriander seed reminds him of when he was a child, and that's what food can do for you. It can just take you back to another time. I'm always talking about when I eat something, like in the last video where I ate the jok, and I said it took me back to when I'm on Luang Prabang or down the Mekong River, and as Dan just said, that's taking him straight back to his childhood, eating those beef skewers. Let's see where this beef noodle soup takes us next. All right, so last stop, right, we're at a 76-year-old beef noodle joint, right? It's only open 4 hours a day. It's a really special one. They're really famous for beef brisket. You've been an American, I know you like brisket, right?
I love brisket. I love anything beef, actually.
Done.
Brisket's top of the list.
Do you like massive beef balls that kind of taste like a hamburger?
Are we talking about beef balls or beef balls?
I can get you either, but the balls not in this market. That's another market. That's another.
I do like beef balls.
You do like beef balls?
Yeah.
Tendon?
Tendon? Yeah. Anything.
Then
You want
let's go.
eyeballs? Let's do it.
Then let's go. And Pong, the owner here, third generation, has agreed to tell us a little bit about the shop. So.
Awesome.
I'm third generation. My grandfather from China. 1946. Yes.
Wow. 70.
Yes. For my generation.
6 years, right?
Yes.
I think so.
76 years.
26,
Um,
yes. 46.
Yeah.
And for me, just only 23 years.
Wow.
For me.
Only 23.
Only.
Just only. Yes.
And is it always this busy? Like today, very busy every day? Same?
I think lunchtime really busy.
Yeah.
Because I open at the 10 o'clock to the 2 o'clock. Just only
Oh, really?
4 hours per day. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what is the signature?
I think I said many my customer like brisket, beef ball and tendon.
Yeah, beef ball.
Rice. Yes. Similar the Vietnam style.
Yeah.
Like a pho. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pong.
Okay, have a seat.
ขอบคุณนะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
4 hours to have this delicious really run out and
Table service. Where should we sit? Wherever she sits us.
yeah.
All right, guys, there's table service in here. All right, there you go. Lovely. All right, we've got our usual suspects, guys. Khao Gaeng. We've got pickled chili flakes. Pickled, the fermented pounded green chilies. This is my favourite. Soy sauce and some sugar, which probably won't use. Look at the colour of this, guys. That looks unbelievable. I'm just going to try this with nothing in first. Oh, that is intense. Wow, a little bit sweet, but it's more like bone sweet, like meat sweet than it is sugar sweet. Very intense beef flavour. You've got some background spices in this sort of cinnamon star anise on there. Right, I want to explain to you about this brisket. I mean, you can see that I've just pulled that piece off with a spoon. That big fat hunk of brisket. Wow. That is top 5 pieces of beef I've had in a noodle soup in Bangkok, and that is saying something. You know what? I'm tempted to not do anything to that, but I do want to put a little bit of chili vinegar in there. Right, I'm going to stick in a little bit of chili. Right, and then I'm going to stick in a bit of the chili vinegar. I don't want to mess with the soup too much. I've got to be honest, these days I've been using a separate bowl to mix my my chili and my chili vinegar and my chili flakes, so I don't mess up the soup too much, but I do like it in the soup. I usually end up pouring it in anyway. It definitely doesn't need any of the soy sauce. It's very well seasoned. Let's try that now. Salty, sour, sweet, spicy, beefy. Goodness, that is everything you want from a Thai soup. That in the cartilage or the tendon. Absolutely melts in your mouth. What a soup. And since I've put interestingly enough, since I've put the vinegar in and the chili, I can taste the cinnamon and the star anise more. Wow, for me, dish of the day. Bye bye, Shepong.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye
bye. Even as long as I've been in Bangkok and I've been making these videos, I'm coming up to my 500th video. I still cannot believe that bowl of noodles was only 60 baht, because with the brisket, the fat chunks of brisket, I was expecting at least 100, because shops have been creeping up with inflation. That is unbelievable. That has got to go down as best value to taste ratio in the world, maybe? Alright, so next stop, guys. Kanom Toi. Right, it says here she's been open for 30 years. The name is Monta. Kanom Toi, Monta. And these, the reason these are called Kanom Toi is because Toi means bowl. And so it's literally kanom in a Toi, in a bowl. So it's coconut, rice flour, sugar. And sometimes they've got pandan in, but I don't think these have got pandan in. Sai bai toiไหม? Mai sai bai toi. Bai toi ไม่มี. อันนี้น้ำตาล. น้ำตาลปี๊บ. So we've got palm sugar, the real deal palm sugar, and these are being steamed in these massive pots. They're these little coconut puddings, and these are fresh out the steamer. They're a little bit softer than usual. The top still not completely solidified, so it's lovely coconut cream on the top. All right, she's saying we're in the way because they're on the counter. She'll just suck them down and go. Let's go. อร่อยมาก มันเค็มมันหวานนะ อร่อยนะ So we got salty, you got sweet coconut cream, and an unbelievable nan tham beep, 100% sort of toffee-like butterscotch flavoured palm sugar at the bottom. That is incredible.
I'm sold. I'm sold. Let's get 10 more. Wow. It's like salty and sweet, and then that sugar just kind of like boom,
hits you at
right
the end, right?
mouth. Yeah.
So this is why I love this particular kanom, because I'm not a massive sweet fan, but when it's balanced and you've got that salty and sweet, a bit like salted caramel, like, you know, Cadbury's or Hershey's think that they invented that in the 70s. They've been doing it here for like 4 centuries. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Top spot. Get yourselves down here, guys. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I had a blast. I'm so glad we did this.
Me too. I hope we can do it again.
100%. We're going to go get those beef noodles in Klongsan.
Yes.
Tell everyone where they can find you, my friend.
You can find me on the Country Collectors on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, and don't forget to ring the bell.
Links in the description, guys. I'm going to stick everything, your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff in the description box below. That's about it from us, so thank you again, my man. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.